So, tell me a little bit about yourself. Hi, Carmen. um, where you're joining from, um, and how are you feeling, with this solar eclipse energy and the fire horse New Year starting today. Hi, Alice. Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining. So, how are you all feeling today? While we wait a little bit to see if anybody else joins in so I can start explaining a little bit about what today's practice is in case you didn't read the post. Hi, holistic farming. So, it's going to be intense. Not the practice, but this year, eclipses are usually for people who are sensitive. Um, it's a very strong energy. Today's also the new moon. And so, oh, hi, Josie. Nice. Yes, I also, Tara is my main practice too. From Oregon, a writer, Sue. Josie woke up at 6 this morning, really unusual for her. And yes, it was 1 hour before the eclipse. So it peaked at 7:12 Eastern Time, at 12:12 UTC. So yes, it's very intense energy. And if you're somehow connected to the collective, well, you don't even have to be connected to the collective to just know that the energy is just chaotic right now, with everything that's going on in the world. But we are transitioning from the year of the snake, of the wood snake, which is all about shedding everything that no longer serves us, at both an individual and a collective level. And now we're moving into the fire horse year, which is all about taking action, being bold, being courageous, life force, a very, very masculine energy. And so fire is good, right? Fire can purify, fire can transmute. But when it's uncontained, it can also destroy. And so this is the main purpose of this practice, to bring in. First, we're going to do the WindHorse Tara practice, which brings in green Tara, which is the main form of Tara. And if you don't resonate with Buddhism, or if you don't really know what it's about, it's just about bringing a divine feminine energy. Many people say that Tara is just, like a different name for Mother Mary. It's just the mother, right? The mother energy, the mother archetype. And so, from Minneapolis. Hey, stay strong, Maureen. Minneapolis are really, really, really showing us what it means to come together, right? What it means to support each other. And so, thank you for joining us, Maureen. And from New Zealand, hi, Stephanie. Hi, Michael. Nice to see you here. So, anyway, like I was saying, Tara, she's the mother of all Buddhas. And it's just a divine feminine energy. So even if you don't resonate or don't know much about Buddhism, just try to connect to this divine feminine energy. We're stepping into a very, very, very masculine energy this year, according to Chinese astrology. And so we have to find a balance, right? We have to find a balance. That's what it's all about. So anyway, first we're going to do like a very short Qigong sequence to ground ourselves, to get rid of whatever it is that we did not shed last year. just doing it gently, softly to connect, to ground ourselves, to connect ourselves to source, God, spirit, divine light, whatever you want to call it. And then we are going to do the WindHorse Tower practice, which brings in 5 emanations of Tara. Green Tara is the main emanation. She's the main form. And her enlightened action is to dissolve fears. Because we also have to, come at things not from a place of fear, but from a place of clarity. And so she dissolves all fear. She brings wisdom and compassion. Then we call in White Tara. Her enlightened action is healing, longevity, and protection. She's a very, very, very motherly energy. Then we call in Golden Tara, and she helps us bring all the material resources we need in order to be able to even follow a spiritual practice, right? In the world we live in, if you don't have money, you're not going to be thinking of sitting down to pray or to do a practice. That's it. There's no two ways about that in our world, right? And so she brings the material resources we need in order to be able to achieve spiritual prosperity. And then we bring in Red Data, and this is very important. And Red Data is very important on new moons too. So today is also a new moon. Besides, the eclipse energy, we also have the new moon energy. And Red Data, she magnetizes all of those things that were not included in your karmic package, all of the good things that were not included in your karmic package. And it is especially powerful when we do her practice during a new moon, because the energy that is here is very conducive, helpful to reconfiguring and repatterning these karmic patterns that keep us stuck, basically. But I think that the most important thing about Red Dara is that she teaches us discernment. So how to shift our fear-based desires into desires that are based on love and compassion. So just as an example, if you want a partner, right? But you want a partner because you're afraid of being alone, that's a fear-based desire. If you want a partner because you want someone to mirror you, to support you, to grow with, and you want to do the same for them, then that's a love-based desire. And they say that, in Buddhism at least, that those desires that are based on love and compassion instead of fear are the ones that get fulfilled. And then at the end, we call in Blue Tara, which is a wrathful emanation of Tara. And what her enlightened action is that she destroys all karmic obstacles. And she protects. She subdues negativity, and so she protects. So this practice to me it just covers everything that we need as humans, right? I think that we can all agree that right now there's a very intense spiritual war going on. And so I've always wondered, why don't they just take care of it, and be done with it, I mean, we're mostly all of us, or, not all of us, but most of us are on the side of light. And so it dawned on me that, yeah, they've already won. The side of light, the side of love has already won, but we need to bring it down. And that's why they need humans. And that's why I do practice, to bring it down into 3D reality, to really make a change in 3D reality. And so this practice, it really covers everything that we need, right? It covers health, it covers material resources, it covers discernment, and it covers protection and dissolving fears. So it gives us clarity, It gives us a place of neutrality from where to really start taking action. So this is my way of taking action. It's one of my ways of taking action. And in this practice, there's well, in all Buddhist practices, but especially in this one, there are 4 levels. It's the outer level, then the inner level, then the the secret level, and the most secret level. And so in the outer level, you're just receiving. You're just receiving from Tara. You're just receiving her blessings, her enlightened actions, her light. In the inner level, you are receiving for yourself and for others. Then in the secret level, you're receiving for others and then for yourself. It sounds like the same thing, but it's not. And then in the most secret level, you are just giving. That's all. I've always had this idea, right? Or feeling, or perhaps knowing that when we give, right? And we're open to receiving, right? But if everybody gives, like, okay, so let me just rewind that for a second. Right now, most of humanity is in the me first attitude, right? Which is, I mean, it's very survival based, but it's also kind of a programming thing, conditioning. So if you only do things for yourself, you're taking care of yourself, but you're the only one taking care of yourself, right? If you're doing things for everybody else and everybody else does the same, then you are receiving help, or you're being taken care of by 8 billion people. Just think about that for a moment. And so it's not about, performing selfishness or selflessness or whatever. It's about being really honest with yourself and saying, where am I right now? If you're in receiving mode, that's fine. Just be honest about it. If you're receiving for yourself and then for others, that's perfectly fine. Just be honest about it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? But I think that the more that we do that for others with the intention of helping others, then the more other people are going to do it for us. And that's how we start creating a true community of mutual aid, where we are all supported, where we have each other's backs. And so that's sort of the intention of doing these live streams, basically. And also because the WindHorse Tara, the image is a horse, of course, that is carrying a gem on its back, and it is a wish-fulfilling gem. And so I'm going to ask you, all of you, let's set a group intention. Let's set a group intention. What do we want? What do we really want to accomplish? What is our true desire? What is our true love-based desire here? And so you can write in the chat or you can just think about it. Just think about it. What is my real desire? And like I said, it's okay wherever you're at. Connection and community. Yes. Like there's this post, I don't know if you've seen it, of mine about the sequoia trees and how they survive. They have like a very shallow root system compared to their size. And they survive because they're interconnected, right? It's not about being independent or self-sufficient. It's rather about being interdependent and recognizing that we all have, all of us, we have something really really, really valuable to bring to the table. And it is equally valuable. Nobody is better or worse. Yes, we're always going to have or see people who are maybe a few steps in front, maybe a few steps behind. Yes, healing humanity, healing for all. And so I am very hopeful because it is the only one of my posts that has ever gone viral. Ever. The one about the fire horse also got, like maybe, I don't know, like 1,500 likes or something like that, and a lot of restacks. So I guess we could say that that one also went viral. um, but this post about the sequoias, it first went viral on Facebook, and I decided to repost it on Substack. And that gives me hope, you know, because I think that we are ready. We are ready to really shed this programming of competition and of, just looking out for ourselves and me first and hoarding toilet paper. It's just, I have never, ever, ever understood why people hoarded toilet paper. It's just something that, you know, beyond my level of comprehension. But I think we're starting to get past that. We as a collective, we are really starting to realize that if we don't join efforts, if we don't help each other out, if we don't have each other's backs, then there's really not much any of us can do on our own. And so that really gives me hope. And so I think that, from reading um your the chat here, everybody's like in that same frequency, right? We want healing, we want interconnectedness, mutual aid, we want community, connection. And yes, we need the material resources. We need protection because we are up against very dark energies, forces, people, people who want to remain in power and hoard all the resources and etc. So I guess that's the intention that we can set, just to heal humanity, to heal the planet, to heal Mother Earth, to heal all the trees, all the plants, all the wildlife, our pets, every single living being. And at the end, we're going to do what's called the peace across the world and earth. Yes. Truth, peace, and freedom, as my dear friend Jenny says. So all of these good things, right? All of these good things to just balance the chaos that we're living in right now. So anyway, at the end, I am going to bring in white data again. And this time, we're going to do what's called the snowflake practice. And so in the first one, in the WindHorse data, you can, first we bring in green data. And when I say them, you can manifest as green data if that's comfortable for you, or you can just visualize like a pearl of green light in the middle of your chest. And then when I start repeating the mantra, you don't have to know the mantra. You just need to be present and listen to it. And so you're going to imagine that the mantra is going to start to rotate counterclockwise direction around this pearl and sending these rays of whatever color light all over, like in all directions, reaching all beings, reaching everything until everything dissolves into that light. And then I call in the next manifestation and we start again. And we do that with every emanation of theta. And that's the WindHorse theta practice. And so then before we close that practice, I'm going to bring in white theta. And this time we're going to visualize her like as big as planet Earth, as Mother Earth, and she's going to be floating above. And instead of sending out these rays of light, she's going to, like snowflakes are going to start to come out. Hmm. And these snowflakes, imagine them as little bubbles that carry little white taras in them. And so this beautiful snowfall is just going to cover a gentle snowfall, right? It's going to cover the entire earth. And some of them are going to melt. You know, maybe if you can feel the snowflakes falling on you, they're just going to melt, bringing in that healing energy, that protective energy, that divine feminine, nurturing, supporting, comforting energy. And it's also going to fall, you know, on the land, trees, animals, everything. Hmm. And what this is going to do, it's not going to put out the fire that the fire horse brings, because we need that fire. It's just going to temper it. So we can come from a place of clarity, not from fear, from a place of neutrality, from being observers, right? And at the same time, taking clear, directed, guided action. So that's the purpose of this practice today. Okay, and so just going to see peace across the world and earth. Greetings from Iowa. Hi, Luca. Hi, Linda from Pennsylvania. Okay. Yeah, so I think that thank you, everybody for joining. And so let's get started. If you are, if you're driving or whatever, you won't be able to do the Qigong sequence. If you have some physical impairment, don't worry about it. Just listen to it and or visualize yourself doing it. It works. It works either way. Okay, so let's get started with that. If you can, take off your shoes as well. And so we're going to start by rubbing our hands. Oh, well, your feet have to be pointing forward. If your feet point like that, even if that's how you walk, that disperses energy. And so try to, always walk with your feet pointing forward. And especially right now, just be mindful of that. Your knees have to be soft. And just start rubbing your hands. Let's get that energy going, getting activated, and we're going to open up our hand and our feet chakras. Those are the drainage system of our energy body. And so just right here in the center, right there, just give yourself a gentle massage, opening up your hand chakras. Right there. And now your finger chakras, you take your thumb fingernail, go like that, and just click it. So you open up your finger chakras. There you go. And now we're going to do the same with our feet. You can find somewhere to, maybe just keep your balance. And right there, like right next to the ball of the foot, right there, you're just going to gently massage it to open up that chakra. Change to the other foot. And then again, with your thumb fingernail, you're going to just go like that and open up your toe chakras. Or your foot. There you go. Okay. And so now we're just going to start to bounce. This is going to help us start getting, any stagnant or dense energy, help it become loose so we can throw it out, so we can throw out the trash. And just bounce gently, shaking your hands, your elbows, shoulders, moving your head from one side to the other. And then just start gently turning, start aligning your spine. And if you feel, that like there's something somewhere stuck, just shake it out, shake it out. Mm. And just be as gentle or as vigorous as you feel. Just listen to your body. And shake up your feet. And keep bouncing. What I like to do is sometimes I like to do this, listening to like dance music. So, just dance like nobody's watching. Because really nobody is. Okay. And so at the count of 3, you're just going to like go like that. 1, 2, 3, and whew. And so just, close your eyes and start to feel your body. Like really drop into your body. See if you can feel any shifts. If you could start feeling the energy moving and tingliness. And so now we're going to throw out the trash. So you're going to inhale and raise your arms. And when you get all the way up, you're also going to stand on the tips of your toes. And then exhale, and you're going to swing your arms down. You're also going to like land a little bit forcefully with your heels. And you can say ha or ho or whatever it is, or, growl or whatever. Just with sound. And you're going to throw out the trash. But you're going to visualize that there's like this little portal open in front of you. And all of that dense and stagnant energy, it's going to go all the way into Mother Earth. And it's going to be taken away by this underground river. So, connecting to the spirit of water, asking it to transmute, to cleanse that energy, and to turn it into nourishment for all beings. So let's do that 3 times. And inhale. Stand on your toes. Exhale. And you visualize that energy going away. Again, inhale. And the energy goes away. One more time. And we thank the spirit of water for taking away that energy, for transmuting it. And now, with your right hand, you're going to do counterclockwise circles. You're going to close that portal. You don't want that energy staying, right? That's a lot of people, like I've seen a lot of Qigong teachers and others that they teach you how to, get rid of like all this energy, but then they don't teach you how to get rid of it once you get rid of it. And so that's important. That's an important thing to do. Okay. And so now we are going to do an exercise. It's called hugging the tree. Mhm. You are going to bring in the energy, divine feminine energy of Mother Earth. You inhale. You're going to bring your hands in front of your chest, in front of your heart chakra, as if you were hugging a tree. And so they're not really close. They're, just comfortably separated from your chest. And your finger chakras are connected, right? Your thumbs are behind as if you were holding a sandwich. And we're just going to stay there, feet pointing forward, hip width apart, shoulders relaxed, knees relaxed, breathing comfortably, just breathing at your own pace. And see if you can start feeling the energy that is flowing around your arms. And now we're going to bring up the energy of Mother Earth, and we're just going to visualize that it comes up through the soles of our feet. And first, it's going to light up all of our chakras. And it's going to go out the top of our head, all the way into the highest realms. And we're going to connect to divine light, to Father, Son, and bring down that divine masculine energy. And it's going to bring balance and harmony to all of our chakras, to our entire energy body as we hug the tree. And if your body feels like swaying, just allow it. If it doesn't, that's okay too. And then just gently lower your hands. And now we're going to bring in cosmic chi, universal chi, divine light, whatever you want to call it. Again, we're going to cultivate our own energy. And so you inhale, bring in, this one is called embracing the universe. So bringing in universal chi, divine light. You're going to put hand over hand. So your hand chakras are overlapping, and you're going to bring in that energy into your lower belly. And so we inhale again, bringing in that universal chi, that cosmic chi, and exhaling as you bring it in to your lower belly. You're cultivating energy now. We're replenishing energy. And one more time. Inhale. And then as you bring it into your belly, you exhale. Try and feel that warmed energy come into your lower belly. And now we're going to end with a few breathing exercises. So you are going to inhale and bring your arms up. And when they get to the top, you're going to connect to cosmic chi, to the energy of the sun, the moon, the stars. You're going to bring down that light as you exhale. You're going to feel it going in through your central channel. And as if it were like you're just going to push down any residual energetic debris, push it down. It goes into Mother Earth. We thank her for receiving it and transmuting it. And now you're going to do the same thing, turning at a 45-degree angle and then at a 90-degree angle, just so we cover like our entire energy field. So 45-degree angle, you inhale, bring your arms up, and you get to the top. You turn your body back around to the center, connect to cosmic chi and bring down that light. Feeling it going in through your crown and also starting to fill up your entire energy field. You turn to the other side at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, bring your arms up. Bring up the energy of Mother Earth. Connect to cosmic chi and bring down that light. As you exhale, now you're going to turn around at a 90-degree angle again. Bringing up Mother Earth's divine feminine energy. When you get to the top, you turn your body around to the center, connect to cosmic chi, and bring down that light. As you exhale, and then again at a 90-degree angle, you bring up Mother Earth's energy, connect to cosmic chi, turn your body back around, and bring down that light. Okay. And so now, you can sit down or lie down, whatever is most comfortable for you. And we're going to start the practice. Hmm. And so I don't know if you you can hear this. Can you tell me if you can hear the singing bowl? Thank you. I was thinking of lighting a fire, but I didn't have time today. Okay. Hi, Pamela. So you can hear it. Okay. Irene, hi. Thank you for coming. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to create a sacred, safe, and protected space with the help of a singing bowl before we start the practice. So this is going to be just an energetic cleansing of your space, just in case any energetic residual debris remained. And so clearing your physical spaces, the ethereal space that we are all sharing, and the digital space that is keeping us connected right now, clearing it to keep them all free from any distortion, interference, or intrusion. And I want you to visualize this beautiful crystal dome on top of this, your house or yourself or our shared space, whatever comes in for you. Where only true benevolent light beings are allowed. And so we bring in Green Tara. Again, if you're not familiar with her, or if you're more comfortable, you can just bring any divine feminine archetype that you feel most comfortable with. And you're going to visualize her floating in front of you. Green Tara is this beautiful woman in the peak of vitality. Her body is made of pure, pristine, translucent emerald green light. She is holding a blue lotus flower in her left hand, and her right hand is stretched out towards you, palm up, as a gesture of her willingness to come to your aid. And she is sitting in half lotus position with her right foot extended outward as a symbol of her readiness to jump into action. And so you're going to visualize a beam of white light coming out of Green Tara's third eye chakra in the middle of her forehead and going in through yours. And as this light reaches you, it starts to expand and fill you up. It purifies your physical body with this light and with the sound of the Bija mantra Om. Now you're going to visualize a beam of red light coming out of Green Tara's third chakra, going into yours. And as this light expands, it's going to purify your energy body with this red light and with the sound of the Bija mantra A. And now you're going to visualize a beam of blue light coming out of Green Tara's heart chakra in the middle of her chest, going in through yours. And as it expands, it purifies the aspect of mind or consciousness with this light and with the sound of the Bija mantra. And so now just take a few moments to let these three lights flow across your bodies, physical, your energy, and your subtle body. And as they do, they create this beautiful violet light. Just clears and cleanses all of your bodies by dissolving any stagnant or muddied energy instantly into light, leaving no residue. And so now I'm going to start to repeat Tara's mantra. And you can either manifest as her when I say her Bija mantra, which is Tam, or you can continue to visualize her floating outside of you, whatever you feel most comfortable with. But as I recite her mantra, it is going to start to spin in counterclockwise direction around this pearl of green light in the middle of her chest, sending beams of emerald green light to every single being in the entire universe. And so I personally like to manifest as Green Tara. And so I'm going to, you could do this yourself too. I'm going to visualize her becoming smaller and smaller, tiny, 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 tiny. And she's floating up above your head, going in through your crown chakra, down your central channel. And when she reaches your heart chakra, again, you can manifest as her, or you can just envision this pearl of green light. And now as I recite her mantra, just visualize these beams of emerald green light going out in all directions. Om tare tu tare ture soham, 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 tare tu tare ture soham. Om tare tu tare ture soham, 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 tare tu tare ture soham. Om tare tu tare ture soham, 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 tare tu tare. And it's going to start to spin faster and faster, so fast that our mind is not able to follow along, so we let go of the repetition of the mantra. And just continue to visualize these beams of green light going out in all directions, dissolving all fears, bringing wisdom and compassion, and lighting the way towards liberation. Expanding more and more until everything is covered by this emerald green light and dissolves into it. Allow yourself to dissolve into this light. And just contemplate if any thoughts, images come along, just observe them without judgment, without criticism, without attachment. And now, when I pronounce Tara's Bija Mantra, you could either manifest as white Tara or just visualize this pearl of green light becoming a pearl of white light. Done. Same thing as I repeat her mantra, you're going to visualize beams of white light now going out in all directions, bringing healing to every single being who's in pain or suffering, bringing healing to Mother Earth and helping everyone live a long life so we have more time to achieve liberation for the benefit of all beings. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Tare tu tare ture mama punya yana pushtim kuru yisoha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punya. And so it's going to start to spin faster and faster, sending these beams of white light, white healing light, to all beings. Until everything dissolves into this white light, including yourself. And just rest into this light. Allow yourself to be healed by this light. And again, if any thoughts or images or feelings come up, simply observe them. And now when I pronounce her Bija mantra, you can manifest as golden Tara, or just visualize this pearl of white light becoming a pearl of golden light in the middle of your chest. Dum. As I repeat her mantra, you visualize beams of golden light going out in all directions, bringing all the material resources to people in need, to live a comfortable life, to have all of their basic wants and needs met, so they can achieve spiritual prosperity. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim kurusaha. Om tare tu tare ture mama yur punye pushtim. And so one starts spinning too fast to continue repeating the mantra. Just let go of the repetition. Continue to visualize these beams of golden light going out in all directions. Until everything dissolves into golden light. And just rest into the sun. Allow yourself to feel supported, nourished, resourced. And now when I pronounce her bija mantra, we are calling in Rettara. Again, you can manifest as Rettara, or this golden curl of light will just change, shift into a pearl of red light. Dum. And so here I also want to call in the energy of Grandmother Moon, the new moon energy. Who combined with the Red Goddess energy and enlightened action to ask her to help us reconfigure our karmic patterns, help us purify our collective karma, help us purify the collective consciousness, the collective unconscious, and teach us discernment so we can magnetize positive circumstances into our lives, into all of our lives. And so just visualize the mantra spinning and sending out beams of bright red light in all directions as I repeat her mantra. Om Taritam Soham, 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 Taritam Soham. Taritam Soham, 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 Taritam Soham. Taritam Soham, 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 Taritam Soham. Taritam Soham, 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 Taritam Soham. Taritam Soham, 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 Taritam Soham. And so it's just going to continue to spin faster and faster. So fast that your mind cannot follow along anymore. So just let go of the repetition. Continue to visualize these beams of red light going out in all directions. So all beings can magnetize positive circumstances. Purify and resolve their karma. And so our collective consciousness and the collective unconscious can integrate their shadow aspects, come into balance, come into clarity. Until everything dissolves into red light. And just allow yourself to rest into this light and contemplate. And now as I pronounce her Bija mantra, you can either manifest as blue Tara or just visualize this pearl of red light shifting into a pearl of blue light. Dum. And so, as I repeat her mantra, again, just visualize it spinning around this pearl of blue light and sending out beams of beautiful blue light that dissolves all dharmic obstacles, subdues all negativity, and provides protection. Om bim tare vrim soham, 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 om bim tare vrim soham, bim tare vrim soham, om bim tare vrim soham, 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 om bim tare vrim soham, bim tare vrim soham, bim tare vrim soham, bim tare vrim soham, om bim tare vrim soham, bim tare vrim soham, bim tare vrim soham, bim tare vrim soham, om bim tare vrim soham. Bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som. Bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som. Bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som, bim tare brim som. Bim tare brim som, 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 bim tare brim som. And now that it's spinning too fast for us to follow along, we let go of the repetition. Continue to visualize these beams of blue light, dissolving all negativity. And bringing protection to all beings, and especially to those who need it most. Until everything dissolves into blue light. And just contemplate, observe, rest into this light. Rest into this feeling, feeling safe, feeling protected. I'm going to ask you to bring yourself back into your body. And we're all going to visualize white data floating above Mother Earth. And as I repeat her mantra, we're just going to visualize these snowflakes gently coming out of her heart and falling gently until everything is covered with a gentle, light dusting of snow. Tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so hum tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so hum tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so tare tu tare ture mama yur punyana pushtim kuri so. And so let's just take a few moments to be silent, contemplate, to continue to visualize this beautiful, gentle snowfall. Every single snowflake bringing like that as healing, a healing of the divine feminine, the divine mother. To our beautiful planet and all of its inhabitants. And so I'm going to pronounce her Bija mantra one more time. And this time we are going to again manifest as green Tara, or this feel, this pearl of light shifting into emerald green light. Dum. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. So just start bringing all your conscious awareness, all your energy back into your body. Just breathe comfortably. Continue to bring your conscious awareness, your energy back into your physical space. Start to notice your breath, the contours of your body, your physical surrounding. And then gently start rubbing your hands together until you can feel them becoming warmer. And when they do, just gently cup your hands over your eye. You feel that warmth coming in from your physical hands in through the windows of your soul. And just feel that connection start to reestablish between your physical body, your energy body, and you've one this one. Your subtle bodies, your soul, your consciousness, your higher soul. And then just gift yourself this warmth by passing your hands over your head, your face, your throat, your neck, your arms, few circles around your chest. And going back to your back, give your kidneys a gentle massage. Pass your hands down along your back, along your spine, to your bottom, and bring them to the front. And starting on the lower right corner, bring your hands up, then across, then down the left, doing a few circular motions around your belly. And then down your legs to your knees, your lower leg. And if you can reach comfortably, just give yourself a nice foot massage to help you come fully back into your body. And then when you're ready, just gently open your eyes and start letting the light softly come in. Hmm. And so, how are you all feeling? Hmm. Hmm. So the white data snowflake practice. That's good, Alice. You feel beautiful, at peace. Yes, my cat. I couldn't give myself a foot massage because she always comes here and sits on my lap while I'm doing this. Always, always, always. Oh, this, thank you. Thank you, Fala. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, thank you, Josie. Yes, I love her too. Her name is Pam. And so the white data practice, the snowflake practice, is also a practice that you can do, like um, whenever you're at a family reunion and things start to get heated, for example. Um, you can just imagine her floating above and sending these snowflakes. You don't even have to know the mantra. That's one of the beauties of Dara, that her promise is that she will come to your aid by simply pronouncing her name. Even if you've never, ever, ever done her practice. And so this is something that you can do at any time, right? When you find yourself in a difficult situation, even when you're just, down, or you don't have energy, or you're, you have like this information overload that is happening a lot right now too, everything. And so it's just a very simple way to bring, like this gentleness into your life, this, um, like this silence that happens if you've ever been, if you've ever had the privilege of watching snow fall. Everything becomes so silent. It's beautiful. And so just bringing the silence to clear away the noise, it's something that you can do. Like I said, you don't even have to know the mantra. And there's this beautiful, beautiful version of the mantra, of White Tara's mantra, sung by Deva Premai. I will share the link to that if you'd like to listen to it. It includes the cello, so of course it's my favorite, but you can just, hear, there are many, many versions of it and whatever resonates with you. But it's a good way to bring gentleness into difficult situations. So Just putting that out there in case you resonate with that. And so I'm going to try to just reach out to my phone to read chat without disturbing my cat too much. My cat's name is Kami. This is Kami. She is, that means, there's cat. That means goddess in Japanese. Kami, Kami. And so, sorry, let me just read the comments. Oh boy, how do I? I'm very new at this. Okay. Thank you, Pamela. I have you envisioning I received with your beautiful words for, well, I was there. Om tare tu saha. And I can write the words that I was chanting. Yes, I can share. Actually, I have like a PDF. I've been doing this practice in as a group practice for quite a long time now. And so I have this PDF. And there's also links to this practice in English and Spanish and whatnot in my YouTube channel. So I'll add them to the post, or maybe I'll just add them to the same post. I think that's easier than creating another post. And so I'll add the PDF where I explain the WindHorse tarot practice, and the PDF also has images of each one of the taras and the mantras and an explanation of the different levels, etc. Oh, it's Kami, Kami. That's her name with a K. Okay, what is my YouTube channel? Same as my Substack name, Apapach-Arte. It's the same, exactly the same. That's my YouTube channel. So yeah, you can go there for all the links. But she's biting me now. She doesn't want me to leave. I'm trying to get her off my lap, but she did not like that. Okay, so you can go to it's the same name, but I at the end of this post I included it afterwards about the fire horse, about this live stream. I included it after I posted it, but there's links to the two specific videos where I explain the WindHorse practice. Okay. And so just let's close by thanking Tara for her presence, welcoming the fire horse with its life force, its boldness, its courage, and just dedicating the merit of our practice for the benefit of all beings. Thank you, Irene. Gracias por estar aquí. And so thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Even if you are joining afterwards during the replay, remember that time is only linear in 3D. So I thank you. Thank you for joining. I think that at least this is what I felt. The energy that was created was so beautiful. Just so peaceful and calming and empowering at the same time for me. So I hope that was the case for you as well. And thank you so much for joining. Gracias, Tamara. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. If I missed anyone, I know that Steph is here, but if I missed mentioning anyone, I'm sorry. Um, I'm just so glad that you are all here. Thank you so, so, so much. Sending love and peace and courage and empowerment and gentleness and all of those good things. All perfectly balanced and combined. And yeah, just sending love to everyone. Thank you. Thank you for being here. See you soon. Bye for now.